Okay, so the upcoming Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3. Now today we're switching gears a little, pulling away from tablets, talking a little bit phones here, talking about the Z Fold 3 along with other premium Samsung devices. Let's go ahead and jump in. Now let's start off from the beginning. This year there will not be a Samsung Galaxy Note phone, which makes me kind of sad because I've been kind of a Galaxy Note phone since the Note 2. I missed the first one and the one from last year. And last year I actually didn't pick up the Galaxy Note 20 simply, for obvious reasons. I picked up the Z Fold 2 and that phone is $2,000. So I couldn't own a Galaxy Z Fold 2 and a Galaxy Note 20. Now, little did I know that that was going to be the last Galaxy Note phone. Obviously, because Samsung seems to be killing off, we're still hoping, but it looks like they are killing off the Galaxy Note lineup and trying to replace it with the upcoming Galaxy Z Fold, or trying to replace it with the Z Fold lineup. Now, is that going to work? Especially given the price tag of a Z Fold phone. Those things are not particularly affordable, for the average consumer. Now, I'm very much looking forward to seeing the reaction of the true Galaxy Note enthusiasts to see if they're really going to make that switch that easily, or if they're just going to go ahead and switch from the Note to something like the Galaxy Z Flip. Not sure if that's an easier transition before they get to the Z Fold, but it's going to be interesting to see how the premium phones that Samsung, the flagship phones that Samsung is pushing out this year are going to do, in the market. Now, the Galaxy S21 lineup, on the other hand, is actually turning out to becoming it's pushing some of the worst sales that we've seen in the Galaxy S line in a while. And I'm not sure, the phone themselves are fantastic. I own one, I have a Galaxy S21 that I include in my rotation of phones, and that phone, and you may have seen it in many of my videos, that phone actually is a very good phone. Now, I am aware, of course, that besides the S21 Ultra, many people out there think that the S21 itself and the S21 Plus were kind of downgrades from the S20 from last year, but still, those are really, really good phones. Again, they started off doing very well, fantastic sales at the beginning when they were first launched, and then things went down. And it's not really something that I can blame on Samsung alone. There were things out of the control of Samsung that really affected this, along with some stuff that they could have controlled better. But still, to go from the fantastic start that it had to becoming way worse than what it did last year, worse than the year before that, worse than the Galaxy S line from 3 years ago in terms of sales, that's pretty concerning. Again, I can't emphasize this enough. The phone itself is a very, very good phone. Oh, by the way, before I forget, if this is your first time visiting, well, welcome to the channel, of course. If you do like the content so far, I truly appreciate that. Please do me a huge favor. Hit both the like and the subscribe button there. It's a tremendous boost to this channel here. And again, I very much appreciate it. But anyway, let's go ahead and get back to what I'm thinking Samsung is doing here. As I mentioned, with the Z Fold 3 coming out and them killing off the Galaxy Note line. Now, Samsung is known to have some aggressive trade-in program when it comes down to these, to mobile tech in general. Samsung has the best trade-in program in the US, I have to specify. I'm not sure how it is outside the US, but in the US, Samsung is the top. They give some of the best credit when you bring in a device, especially a Samsung device. Now, if we look at what they're doing here with the Z Fold 3, they are really aggressive. They are offering you the opportunity to turn in or to trade in up to 2 devices, and they will give you these great credits that you can put towards the Z Fold 3. So up to 2 devices for you to get the Z Fold 3. They're trying to do that because they know that once you get that phone, the honeymoon phase will definitely convert you from a Note lover to a Z Fold lover. And I'm saying this just based off of my own experience when I bought my Z Fold 2, I don't think I had ever felt that way about any phone that I've ever owned. Even up until today, I still love that phone, which is the reason I know for a fact that I will be purchasing a Z Fold 3. So I'm thinking Samsung is just trying their best to get that Z Fold phone and to offer you the Z Fold experience, so that you can fully convert and fully forget about the Galaxy Note line. That's just my take. And the reason I keep using the word replacing or the replacement to the Galaxy Note is simply because if you look back at what the Galaxy Note line represented for Samsung, it was the flagship device that Samsung had out there. You know, top specs and support for Samsung S Pen. Well, guess what? The Z Fold 3 will have top specs, of course, based off of everything that has leaked so far. It's going to be spec'd out, and it is going to have S Pen support. That tells you that this really is a major step towards killing off the Galaxy Note line. And by the way, if you decide to buy the Z Fold 3, make sure to reserve ahead of time. Even if you're not sure that you're going to buy it, you are better off, way better off reserving ahead of time, because when you reserve ahead of time, Samsung actually offers you a ton of deals, a ton of discounts, just like they did last year with the Z Fold 2. I'm going to have the link in the description also. So if you want to just click on that link and go, all you got to do is just enter your name and your email address, literally just that, and that's going to lock you in as a, you know, someone who's reserved to pick up a phone. But you don't have to buy, so you can simply reserve, and then if you change your mind, you don't have to do anything. Nothing's gonna happen. So you're not required to buy just because you reserved one. So if you in doubt, if you're thinking you might be, I say just go ahead and reserve, because, you know, I believe there's like $100 or $150 off, and then they're gonna offer you additional discounts and also offer you additional, you know, devices or accessories at like super discounted prices. They did that last year. I'm not sure what it's gonna be like this year. So if you want to take advantage of all of that, make sure to click down in the reserve link down in the description. Go reserve and make sure to save your spot. Again, as I mentioned, if you just want to check it out just to see, just do it, even if you decide not to buy one. They're also trying to get rid of the Z Fold 2 inventory. I'm also going to have a link for that if you want to check out what the current price is on the Z Fold 2. You click that link, that should take you and let you know what the most updated deals they have on the Z Fold 2 is. Again, if you have something to trade in, that will always be, you'll always be better off trading something in. But overall, we're expecting the prices for the, you know, Z Fold and also the Z Flip this year to be lower compared to what they were when they came, well, to the models that came out last year. But then again, these are still pretty expensive phones. So if you just want to check out and see, kind of play around with the site, that's usually how I stumble on, you know, upon deals. But anyway, that's all I had for you really. And of course, I'm looking forward to your comments. I would love to know what you think about what Samsung is doing here, you know, them killing off the Note line in, you know, to favor the Z Fold. You let me know what you think of my theory here. Don't forget to like, of course. Don't forget to share the video. I'm also going to catch you in the next video. And up until then, of course, stay safe out there.